an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. I was recording the audio and the video previously, but unfortunately somehow my audio messed up. So now I only have the audio of the game and the video of the game. So pretty much what I'm gonna do is I comment what you guys will see, so what I've previously played, and try to make it as exciting as possible for you guys, of course. And what I did, I jumped into Robo Rumble, and of course we made the 20 ticket bet. Nothing else pretty much to do right there. We had 40 tickets, so we jumped into 2 rounds, and we chose Barley for both of the rounds since we unlocked his star power previously, and he's pretty much our strongest brawler, and he's very strong in Robo Rumble as well. And right there I jumped into the first match, and so my team pretty much consists of Bull, Shelly and me. And at first I thought, like, yeah, I don't know what to think of that team, because 2 tanks usually mean that you will die pretty much earlier than you have if you have 2 ranged brawlers. And especially if the 2 tanks do not play their role properly, because usually you have to tank the robots as long as you can and try to not let them damage your save. The first round we actually played with Bull and Shelly went pretty well actually. You'll definitely see that. I did not beat my record though, unfortunately. I thought maybe I broke it, but I didn't. So yeah, pretty much the first few waves are pretty simple. You just have to defend, try not to take as much save damage as possible. The ideal case, of course, is to take 0 damage, and we definitely should have done that, but still fine with only 5% damage. Right there I missed a shot. Just dumb to miss it. And yeah, so the first boss should spawn in a few seconds, and the Bull and both Bull and Shelly did do a great job so far. Right there I'm trying to pull away that Robo from the save. I actually managed it, and that Bull took it out, and then yeah, as usual, use your ultimate for the boss. You can use it for enemies as well if they are close to the save, if it's at the beginning of a new enemy wave, because after you kill the boss and actually you wait pretty much until the new boss spawns, and then you waste your ultimate, you don't have it for the boss, and then pretty much you won't beat the boss until the new wave starts, and then it's kind of getting messy. So yeah, always try to use your ultimate on the boss or on enemies if there's enough time to regain your ultimate before the next boss spawns. And that's what I did. I was thinking about using my ultimate right there, but you know, I thought there's no real need for it, so I'm gonna save it for the boss. It's just more useful than to use it on 2 enemies. Especially since they patched or changed his ultimate so that it can't hit 1 spot anymore. It's just more useful to use it on the boss. Oh, it's less useful to use it on boss, but still more useful than using it on single enemy robots. They're not that much of a danger actually. Especially in the few first 2 stages or 3 stages. Probably 2 stages. The enemies are not too hard. From the 3rd stage on they get pretty strong, and then pretty much you can't tank them anymore, especially not as Barley. Right there I moved towards the boss to try and lure him away from the save so that his rockets do not destroy as much cover, and especially don't hit the save. And Shelly and Bull actually made a great kind of hit and run. They changed the focus between them. That made it possible to kill the boss before actually the next wave starts. And those enemies you can see right there, the small ones that pretty much are pretty fast, are in my point of view the hardest ones, because they're so fast, they deal quite a lot of damage, and you can take them out very slowly, and that makes them so strong. I actually wasted my ult previously on 1, because I thought somehow there would some more come, but it remained that 1 single robot, so kind of wasted it. But since I used it right after we defeated the boss, I'm pretty sure that I regained it for the next boss. And as you can see, I'm already back to my ultimate. Close to being back to my ultimate. Right there I got it. And there's no boss yet spawned, so still fine. Still not the best move, of course. Like, I still wasted it, but we did not suffer too much from it. And right there I tried to tank that robot, but he deals just too much damage. And I had to use my ultimate right there, I think. Yeah. Because otherwise, pretty much, they would have destroyed the save more than they actually did. And I had to tank the shots for that robot as well, because they deal so much damage to the save at some point. So you cannot actually really let them hit it. And then we went to the third boss. And as you can see, he deals insanely amount of damage. Our bull and Shelly were both really low. Luckily that Shelly actually survived longer than the bull. So I was able to still hit her. And we rotated back to the save because the new wave already spawned. And it is very important that you do not leave the save unprotected and only go for the boss. So that's why I tried to protect the save during my teammates actually managed to kill the boss. And as you can see, it's really hard actually to defend the save. And we managed. I had to ult right there, by the way. Otherwise probably that robot would have killed me and the bull. We actually managed to survive past the 55 minutes mark. Unfortunately, I got sniped and then that sniper killed our save. But still 5 minutes and 5 minutes and 20 seconds. So that is my record. Whilst I was recording that one, I thought that my previous record was 5:20 and I only got 5:19. But 5:20 actually was my personal best. So we achieved the personal best with that round. Yeah, so I looked it up right there. I thought, oh, damn it, 1 second less than my record. Because I didn't realize it showed 5:20. Kind of funny. We, of course, jumped into a second game with Barley. And I personally have to say, I don't know why, but I got, like, placed with another team of 2 tanks. And I don't like those teams, really. Like, you do need 2 range damage dealers. A Jesse would have been great, and 1 tank. And the first round went well because the tanks really played their role properly. They knew what they were doing. This round, I don't know what the Primo was doing. He kind of was really strange in the beginning. And kind of Bull and Primo messed it up in the late game. So we didn't manage to get past the 5 minutes mark. We managed to get past the 4 minutes mark, but then we were close to actually dying. And that's what also happened. Kind of, I don't know what they were doing, but they were not really kiting. They were just going in, tanking all the shots, shooting at the bull, then they died. They were not running away, like hit and run. How you do it properly, but, you know, never mind. So let's see how it goes. We actually, like before, the first few rounds are pretty easy. We do deal a lot of damage, since they have not too much health. We missed that shot right there, but then we hit those 2. It's always kind of nice if the enemies stack. And you hit him with Barley since you deal area damage or splash damage. So this is always what you're trying to looking for. Lure the opponents through pathways that are really close and where you can hit several of them or multiple targets at once. This kind of increases your damage with 1 hit, and that's always great. So I kind of tanked a few shots right there. That's not ideal. Usually you should stay away. But I managed to heal myself up since we do have our star power. And unfortunately we were not able to kill the boss before the new wave actually started. Of course there were no enemies by that time, but still you should be able to kill him. And also the bull died on the first boss. That's something that should not happen. That's very unnecessary, and that just showed how you should not do it, because usually if you play it right and you've seen it before in the match with Shelly and Bull, they did not die that often. Even though they were close ranged brawlers, they did not die. And this is the ideal case. Primo just wasted his ultimate right there. I don't know why, and he destroyed cover. That was such a bad ultimate. And yeah, as I previously said, I don't know what that Primo was doing. Maybe he was facing lags or something, because he behaves kind of strange. Also, he did not look. He just died to 1 robot pretty much, and he also did not tank for the robots and let them hit the save while standing behind the save. Kind of these things. You'll see it later on. I don't know. I don't want to blame anyone. Like pretty much, if I would have played better, maybe we would have gotten a longer time. But still, it's a team game, and if one is not doing his role, pretty much the whole team suffers from it. I had to tank right there because both my tanks were too low to actually tank for the enemies. That's always very unfortunate. And look what that Primo's doing. He should have gone in when that bull was very low and not afterwards. Because right now he's dying as well. So it's me versus the boss pretty much. He managed to survive, but he could not do any damage to him. But, you know, I'm used to that. Often you get matched with teammates that have no idea what they're doing. Right there I had to ult because the bull was, again, very low. Couldn't even defend the bots. And, yeah, this is kind of sad. I should have actually tanked the shots more often for that robot. I'm doing a great job of dodging those bullets. What you have to do, you walk into one direction. You have to wait a few seconds, or a few seconds is too long, but a short moment before you actually change direction, because the robot needs a certain amount of time to actually adjust the shot onto you. And I was ulting right there so that we could actually ignore those ranged brawlers. Unfortunately, that one did not get hit by the bottom left shot. So he managed to survive. That was unfortunate. I managed to get one more hit. And I think that's when we actually died. 4 minutes and only 10 seconds. As you can see, the Primo was full health, not tanking the shots of the robots. This is kind of unfortunate. But you know, there's no way to change it. We still got 460 trophies. Yeah, it's not trophies, tokens. Because we had that 20 ticket bet, of course. And then we opened the boxes. We got pretty much nothing too special, because right now I'm really looking for a new brawler. Since we unlocked our first star power, that's definitely my next goal. Being able to push with a low ranked brawler is kind of nice. You can have fun playing. You do not have to really be too much of the strategic gameplay. And yeah, we got some actually tokens for bow. This is nice. And right there, pretty much what happened was that the audio was cut, and I did not know. I checked the audio pretty much, and I didn't realize actually that it was cut. So this is why you pretty much see the screen of that one box for a bit more longer time than the ones before. And it's kind of unfortunate, but we kept going opening those boxes, of course. Penny, Gene is nice. We can upgrade him right now actually, but I'm trying to save the money. Next target probably should be Bo to get him up to 8. And then hopefully at one point up to 9, but you know, that takes quite a while. The next one is pretty much Nita. Yeah, but let's see. Because Bo's star power is very nice as well. If you can see it long distances in the bushes, this is so nice. I'm really looking forward to getting a next one. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode, even though it was re-recorded. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.